How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Marvel Bros. We cover all things Marvel and everything pop culture. My name is Battery CEO. This is Sensei Finito. Sensei, what are we checking out today?
Man, on today's pop culture news update, we have delays for Sony's Spider-Man universe, new posters for Thor Love and Thunder, Miss Marvel, and Pixar's Lightyear, a new Star Wars game, and a live-action Dungeons and Dragons film. Yo, it was going crazy.
Yeah, it's a wild week for news, man. But before we get into all that, please make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel, where we post all of our content and much more.
That is right. And you can also check us out on wherever you listen to your podcasts at. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all of the things. And you can also check out our website, www.marvelbros.com, MRVLbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise and do a lot of other amazing things like that.
All righty. And well, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we?
Oh, yeah.
All righty. So, first thing on the docket, Sony's Madam Web movie will officially release on July 7th, 2023.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know if I'm excited for this one, man. How are you feeling about this one?
So this is something that is... I feel like this is you got to remember though, bro. I think we keep forgetting about it. But remember, she's supposed to be like the multiverse person.
You're right.
Like this is supposed to be like Sony's Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie, supposedly from what we heard. And then we also know there's multiple renditions of Madam Web as well. There's like the old lady version of her, and then there's the young Jessica Jones-like version of her as well. But I still think they both have like this similar powers, I guess you would say, or whatever that's called. It's still very similar. So I am actually pretty pumped for this, and I think this could do a lot of things. I think it's supposed to be like the Flashpoint movie as well. Like I think all of those things are supposed to be kind of wrapped into this, and this is going to be Sony's first shot at doing their multiverse of sorts. And I think it would be really dope to see some type of hints of this in Multiverse of Madness. I think that would be really cool. Like just to see her like sitting in her chair or something like that, or just to see like as they're breaking through time, have them break through time and have her like look at them or something. Like that would just be chef's kiss.
Yeah. And I know we talked about her last a couple weeks ago too. We broke down the character and stuff like that, but I know the girl from Euphoria is going to be in there. Not sure what her role is quite yet. And then we have I forget her name, but both actresses are incredible. Let me look at this up real quick.
All right, what's up with the Comic Society in the chat? My man said I'm excited for Madam Web. Yeah, I think it's going to be a banger. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully it's better than like Morbius and Venom and all that type of stuff, and it's not like just on that same path. But I'm thinking that they could really make it a solid one.
Dakota Johnson is going to be playing her, from what I understand. So
Comic Society says, I'm hearing we're getting both Madam Webs in the film. Ooh, that would be really dope to see.
Pretty cool, man.
Both iterations of them, kind of like a Hawkeye type of movie where she's like passing over the mantle. So we're kind of learning about the mantle she's been holding as well this whole time. I love stuff like that. I just love when they do things like that. It makes me happy. But man, Madam Web is a solid character. Like you said, we did her breakdown like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe possibly a month or more. And in that breakdown, if I'm not mistaken, we learned that she has like not control, but she has like access to all of the multiverse because of her web stuff or something along the lines of that. It was very and once again, there's multiple iterations of her, so it's very intricate when it comes to Madam Web and everything that she can bring to the table.
Yeah, in the Book of Marvel, I think there was like 4 or 5 different versions of her.
Yes, there was. And like I believe one of them was like evil, one of them was not evil. I don't even know how. I think one of them even changed their name to like the Scarlet Spider or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. It was so much going on. It was just so much going on. I think we got Samurai in the chat, if I'm not mistaken. My man said,
do.
"What up, Marvel Bros?
How's it going,
What's up,
Samurai?
Samurai? How you doing, man? I hope everyone's having a really good Sunday today. Um, it was 424 days ago, so I hope everyone is okay and recuperating. Snizzle Fritz, we got Mary Sue in the chat. What's up, Mary Sue? How you doing? She says they really should have let Jane Lee get a Madam Web cameo in before she passed. In fact, there had to be somebody there begging to get it done. Maybe a rights thing. Yeah, I think.
Is she the one that voiced her from the show?
I
early on?
believe so. I believe so, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. You know what I mean? You never know when it comes to everything that's
Yeah.
going on with Marvel and Spider-Man and everything, especially the Spider-Man universe. That stuff over there is just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Sony, Disney, you know, you got freaking other entities who own certain things more so than the other, and it's like,
Mhm.
so it's a whole thing, you know. Hopefully, maybe it was because I think a big thing too might be that these people don't even want to be involved with that type of thing anymore. You know,
That's true.
others obviously God, I gotta sneeze. The Sony Disney clash type thing,
Yeah.
figuring out who's gonna get more money, who's not gonna get more money. Uh, but I do want to see more stuff like that. I really do. Um, so hopefully we get to see some pretty cool cameos from this movie, man.
Yeah. That would be, man, I don't even know.
We should get a trailer
We've
soon,
been
though.
calling for this live action Into the Spider-Verse type of thing to happen. And we kind of got it with No Way Home, low key. I think we got it,
Yeah.
but there is a wide variety of Spider-Men, like literally. There are multiple iterations of that Spider-Man character, and it would be really cool to get introduced to some of those different ones in this movie. Some of the ones that we even saw Into the Spider-Verse. That would just be cool, like the noir one, and just all of those different iterations. It would be really dope to see. My guy, are you okay? You've been dying this
Keep
whole
the conversation going. I think I'm
Okay.
gonna go. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
I don't want to explode on camera, so I need to take care of this.
Okay. But yeah, it would be really cool to see like the North Spider-Man or the anime Spider-Man that we saw in like the mecha tank thing that looked like Diva from Overwatch. Like it would be dope to see any of those Spider-Mans in this movie somehow, some way. Don't get me wrong, I do want to get like a backstory for her, but I think overall it would be better if we kind of just hit the ground running. Oh, Mary Sue said Joan, my bad. Yeah, the 90s Spidey. Yeah, 90s Spidey goes crazy. 90s Spidey for life. I just love all the 90s stuff was amazing. 90s Spider-Man, 90s X-Men, like everything from all the 90s Marvel cartoons just were going just ridiculous. Like they had no business going that hard whatsoever, right? Like, am I right? Akash, welcome to the chat. Definitely gonna have to say what's up to everybody again when Battery comes back. I hope everyone's having a good day. When I said it's Monday here, whoa, that always trips me out, man. That you're like a whole day ahead of us. I don't know why, but it's just wild to even think of. I thought I heard him coming back. Comic Society. Out of the Sony universe, Craven the Hunter is my most anticipated. I think I could understand that. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm scared for everything when it comes to Sony, just to be honest, because everything they've done up to now is like so hit or miss that it's like impossible to even know what the next move is going to be. Like just to find out that they didn't even talk to Kevin Feige about what they were going to do when it comes to uh the end credit scene for that was just all of that was just insane. I couldn't even believe it. once again, just flabbergasted at the things that they choose to do and the choices that they choose to make. It really blows my mind. My man Battery got my nose itching now. All right, you good, brother?
I think so. You know, how to
All righty.
cleanse the soul. You know, just I don't know.
But nah, comic. I was just reading Comic Society's comment, and it said, "Out of the Sony universe, Kraven the Hunter is my most anticipated."
I'm actually really pumped for that one too, man. I really am.
But I was just saying, like, I don't know, man, because it's like up until this point, they have not really done too good of a job with these Sony universe characters. The Sony Spider-Man universe characters, like in their standalone movies. So it's just really scary to kind of think about that they're dealing with so many of these like all of these characters, and it's like we love some of them, and it's like, bruh, what are you gonna do with this with this information that you now have, or with these properties?
Because it looks like they're gonna try and do like, you know, a Sinister Six type thing. But not like the version that we know. Yeah, like I don't know. Because I think they're gonna give us a view of some of these villains, I guess, or anti-heroes. Unlike anything that we've kind of seen before, even like compared to the comics. So I think they're gonna give us something new, hopefully. But at the same time, you know, it's a lot of change, and I don't know how that's gonna go like transpire on screen, you know. But
yeah,
I think we just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm excited. You know, it comes out in January or July of 23. So hopefully by the end of the year we'll see a trailer. Unless it's gonna be like freaking Thor, you know. So we'll get
man,
like 2
I'm
months
still
before.
triggered that we got that we had to wait so long for that 1 minute and 30-second trailer that still really didn't tell us anything. Like, it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but it was like, gee, I don't even know. It's like that trailer could have been a comic book. Like, they could have put out a comic of that and just been like, here's what's been going on since the last time you saw Thor, and show us him working out and getting thin. I really want them. I think they did that with the Avengers movies, the Endgame and Infinity War. They had like prequel comics to it, and it would just be cool to see them like make an entire comic universe that kind of seals those threads a little bit as well, to where maybe we could still be watching Falcon and Winter Soldier do different things right now. You know what I mean? Or see like Wanda, like maybe get a post-credit scene as a full-blown like comic book or something. I think all of that would be a really cool aspect just to kind of see added into what we do know as the MCU.
So they had one for, I don't know if they had one for Endgame. I know they did for Infinity War. I know they did for Miss Marvel.
No, they did for Endgame for sure, because that's when we see Iron Man make his like the armor that he wears.
Oh yeah.
In there,
Right. But like they didn't really show a lot. The ones I've read though, because like they really only had like 1 or 2 things that was new. Everything else was just dialogue of like stuff that
I think they did it for Captain Marvel as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was. I actually own that one. I own that one. I own I think I own the Infinity War one, the Endgame one, and Ant-Man one. Those are the ones I think I might own. But 3 of those I actually know for sure that I own. The Endgame one, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I would love to see more of them. But I definitely want to see more substance to them, and not just like, oh yeah, here's one new thing out of the 30 pages you just read. You know, so.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. I feel like that would be really, really cool, like just to do. And freaking Fortnite, they got property to everything somehow. And Fortnite is always Fortnite now has a comic that is cohesive with the video game stuff that's happening. Like, and it's like, come on, bro. Like, if Fortnite can do it, Marvel, you can do it too. You're already making like 1,000 comic books that like no one really reads anyway. Like, they just did a new audio comic book is coming out for Squirrel Girl soon. So it's like, yo, come on, just give us a little MCU taste too. Samurai said, I got exams this week, man. Okay. My guy's been getting ready for those things, huh? Comic Society says, I really want Spider-Man from their universe to be Andrew Garfield. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah.
I feel like we just gotta wait and see. Because maybe we'll see both. I don't know. I don't know how I would even feel about it yet.
I would really like if that's where we got our Miles Morales Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Is like in that universe, like a live action Miles Morales. Is
Mhm.
that he gets introduced there? Or I don't know. I don't even know how they would do Andrew Garfield coming back. And I feel like Andrew Garfield.
I don't even think he wants to.
I don't. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I don't even like. I don't think that. Like, don't get me wrong. I like his Spider-Man, and I like seeing him come back and all that. But I just feel like they need like their franchise type of Spider-Man
Yeah.
person. If you understand what I mean, like they need a Spider-Man to be in multiple movies. I don't want to say this because it sounds bad, but like as a background character, but not really a background character though. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like that would be really cool if they could do that. It really sucks that they don't know how to do what they need to do. I don't know. um
They're pulling a WB.
yeah, they're pulling a WB, but I mean it would be dope to see any type of Spider-Man be in there. I don't know how they would do it. I don't even know how people would react to there being
I think it
like
would be.
a new Spider-Man. I think that would be just wild for a whole nother Spider-Man to be in the Sony universe.
Yeah. I think the
It's
route.
doable, but it's weird.
I think the route they're more likely going to go is somehow tied in into the Spider Verse. In that like realm of
And
things.
like so bring Miles
So like
Morales to like the live action
with
scene.
the new movie that's going to be coming out, I think that might
Mhm.
have some implications as to like them coming to the real world or something like that.
That
And
would be
that kind
dope
of
if like part one is
yeah.
freaking animated and part two is live action.
Yeah, and
That
so
would
maybe
be
that's the way that's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll see.
yeah. Mary Sue says Sony doesn't have a streaming service. That should have been more of a red flag in hindsight. Everybody has a streaming service, even if it's terrible, because it's almost like a status symbol to be taken
Shit,
serious.
CNN just got shut down after being
Yeah,
open for a week.
CNN Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
I
only had
didn't
a
even know
couple.
there was a such thing as CNN Plus until I saw that.
Yeah,
I was like, what? And I mean, speaking of uh streaming services, Netflix is making an ad supported version of their platform that's going to be cheaper than the one that everyone uses now. And I mean,
I
good
mean,
God, please
investors
no.
investors just hella left last week when they gave out their quarterly.
Yeah, like because they were down 200,000 subscribers from quarter one, and then they were expected to be down another two for quarter two.
Mhm.
So it's like, man,
And I
it's
think
like, whoa, where is everyone going? Like Disney, like all the other streaming platforms, probably, to be honest.
could be a variety of different things. I mean, obviously the cost is getting up there. I think it's almost $20 for like the premium one, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I think more it's more on the fact of now people are like, hey
Because there's
man,
a
I
lot
want
more
to watch
competition.
Yellowstone. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because there's a lot more
Like
competition.
hey man, I want to watch all the Prime Video stuff that's coming. Like
Yeah.
I don't really need Netflix anymore because now
Yeah.
all of this has everything.
Mhm.
And Netflix doesn't have uh as much of a like I only have this. Like you can only watch these things on Netflix. Now it's like, bruh, I can watch these movies on any of the platforms as well as the
Mhm.
other stuff that they have. So, and the Netflix originals ain't hitting. They haven't really dropped an original that's like hit like everything else is hit. You know what I mean? Like they haven't dropped another Stranger Things, basically.
Yeah.
Like they just have Stranger Things, and then they have the Umbrella Academy. But I think there's a lot of time in between these shows for seasons. Well, it feels like it, sort of, and then that's probably causing people to run away and not want to go there anymore. And then, like Comic Society said, Sony is doing a Silk series for Amazon. Then you got
Yep.
everyone doing a series for everybody,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
We haven't really
Akash,
heard a whole lot about that since we announced that.
yeah,
But
for
yeah,
real.
I forgot
Akash
about
said I
that
have to
actually.
go to study. I came here to say hello to you guys. Bye. Much love to you,
Good to see you,
Akash.
man.
We
We'll see you.
appreciate you coming in. Hope you dropped a like in the stream. I hope all of you guys have dropped your likes and stuff. on the stream. Much love to you guys. Comic Society says Stranger Things season 4 comes out next month. Yes, it does. And you can check out our trailer reaction for that trailer if you want to.
It was a good trailer.
It was a really good trailer.
I'm excited for the show, man. I really am. I don't know how it's going to end, man. Because it's this, and then there's another season to it. Or no, season 5 is 2 parts, right? Or is it this season?
Yes, it's 2 parts.
Yeah,
it's a 2-part season, and I believe that's it.
I think so.
I believe this is the last season.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like this is like it's just the 2 parts. 30 million an episode, baby.
Yeah, I saw that yesterday. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
But the visuals on Stranger Things have always been on point. Like really, really cool.
That's a fact. But yeah, if you guys want to check out that Stranger Things trailer reaction, it is there for you to check out. And moving right along, staying with the Spider-Man news, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1 has officially been delayed and will now release on June 2nd of 2023. So we got to wait till next year.
Was it supposed to come out this year? I don't remember the original release date.
Yes, I believe it was supposed to come out this year. We have a trailer reaction for this too, to be completely honest. Let's see.
I don't remember the date before.
I don't remember the prior date either. But I remember it was like, oh, let's go. This year's going to be crazy. I just remember that kind of being.
What's the date that we said it? June 2nd?
Yeah, that's the date that is coming out now.
Mm-hmm.
June 2nd, 2023. Let's see.
Oh, October 7th was when it was supposed to come out this year.
There you go. Yeah.
Now it's June 2nd next year. That's a pretty big delay. With that said, I'm not mad about it. They did a great job the first one.
That's about 9 months. That's a baby.
Yeah. As long as they're putting in the work and it's not for like, okay, this first cut completely sucks. We got to completely redo this. Like, hopefully that's not it. You know,
it might not even be that at all, though.
Yeah, I mean, and it might just be like
it might just be like COVID delays or something.
Yeah.
Like it's because
secretly fired the director and need to find a new one, or like, you know what I mean? Like that's just set issues. But I'm excited for this, man. And then I want to know how this part 1 and part 2 thing is going to kind of work out. I wonder if it's going to kind of work out well, or if it's going to be kind of more of a bummer. You know, one of them's good and the other's bad. You know, like so. I don't know. But I have hope. They did a really great job with the first one, and it was completely fresh for me. A whole new take. The animation was incredible. So I'm looking forward to this.
I agree, bro. The first one was crazy. It was just like, holy crap, what am I seeing right now? Like, what's going on? I had no idea this was going to be this amazing. I can't wait to see what really happens when it comes to Across the Spider-Verse, and seeing Spider-Man 2099 coming into the fray as well is definitely going to be fresh, played by Oscar Isaac. They can't wait for that. That's going to be definitely awesome. This is going to be crazy, bro. Like, this is going to be crazy. Just the trailer that we got alone was like, holy crap, bro. Like, it was intense. It was going down, to be honest, from the beginning of it to the end of it. And I don't even know. It would be crazy, like we were saying, to see like the Madam Web or any of that stuff kind of cross over into what we get for this. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. But who knows, man? Like, literally, who knows what we could get from Spider-Man and all of this stuff. The first trailer that we got was just...
It was pretty short, if I remember right.
Yeah, I think it was.
What was the teaser?
But I know for sure that it was like, it did not give us anything. Like, it didn't tell us who the main villain was going to be or anything like that. It just kind of it went from like Miles chilling to him completely being terrified of what was happening around him.
And then I think the newest one we saw. Did we watch the newest one, or is this the latest one we watched?
I don't think we've only watched one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think the newest. There is only one trailer, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know why I'm thinking there's two.
If there is, then I didn't know, and
I think I'm
we have
thinking
not
of
reacted to it.
Lightyear. I know Lightyear just dropped another trailer.
Yes, Lightyear did just drop
Yeah,
another
and I think it's their
trailer.
final trailer. So, and I think they've do 2 or 3 trailers for that one. But
This is trailer 2 for Lightyear that just dropped.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, but I am pumped, man. Like, I am freaking pumped. This is going to be a great movie. I'm really surprised they're doing a 2-part thing. I feel like it's just been really long. Anytime something does a part 2 thing, it's like, whoa, what's going on? Like,
Yeah.
what's going to really happen? Because
It's like
to have,
Dune, bro.
yeah, yeah. But when there's like, it's like, okay, this story is definitely not complete. You know, it's like this is a cohesive story that they just couldn't tell in one thing. So it's like, what's gonna really go down? It would be amazing to see it come in as live action or anything like that, and it would be really cool to see. Oh, like I was literally about to say what Comic Society's comment says. Um, I'm hearing Tom, Toby, and Andrew are in talks to make cameos for Spider-Verse. That would be really cool. That's literally what I was about to say. It would be really cool to see them come in, even as the animation versions of them, and like just have them do the voices and have all the Spider-Man on screen for real, and just have that go. Like that would be amazing. I don't even know what I would do. I don't even know. Literally, do not know what I would do. I would probably just lose my mind. Even if it's possible, have like the '90s Spider-Man dude come back and do the voice for him. Like, like you know what I mean? That would be insane.
I mean, it'd be the best way to do it, man.
Yeah,
And
that would be.
the
It would
easiest.
be exactly. And a really cool way for every nerd across history to be like brought together again through Spider-Man. Like, who knew?
And then, like, on top of that, it'll be for a project that hopefully is as good as Into the Spider-Verse, and better. You know, like it really did leaps for that particular industry per se, because like we have never really watched anything like that with that particular style and animation. So yeah, I think that'd be great. I think having all those actors come in and play all those different Spider-Mans is a great opportunity for them. Hopefully, was it Nicolas Cage that played?
Yeah, he was the Nor.
Nor. I think I would love to see him again. He was like one of my favorite things about the first one. But I'm excited. I think there's a definitely good chance that we could potentially see Andrew and Garfield back, because I mean that'd be the easiest way for them to get back, not as intensive as like filming, an entire like movie per se in person. So yeah, that'd be a great opportunity.
I agree, man. That would be I think it would be solid. I think it would be amazing to see. And then Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 2 will officially be released on March 29th of 2024. So we will have a year gap in between those two movies. So this might be like the Infinity War Endgame type of vibe of the cartoon verse. That would be freaking awesome. Could you imagine like the effects of what Doctor Strange did? Just ripples everywhere. Even
it might, bro. I mean,
like I don't
Sony,
think we've ever even thought about the Sony multiverse ramifications for the MCU either. Like if all that is kind of combined somehow, some way, then maybe what's going on in the cartoon universe is also related to what's been going on the top as well, like, and then they could just kind of have like a full-blown multiversal event for real. That would be insane.
Hopefully in Doctor Strange they clarify that. That'd be cool if like we can kind of see some of that in like some of the, like when they're in like the in between dimensions and stuff where it looks like we might be going. Maybe we see a glimpse of stuff. Maybe we hear someone's voice or something like that. And I'm sure we will. I feel like there's a good chance that's going to happen. I feel like a lot of the cameos that we've been hearing about are very true. Hopefully we don't get bamboozled, but I feel fairly confident that everything we've heard, or most of what we heard, is pretty positive. So, so I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I do know when like the runtime came out, it did turn a lot of people down because it was like, man, 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's definitely
Yeah, it's
not
not
the
the
length
length that
of
we thought.
an amazing movie. Like, you know what I mean? Not to say it like that, but like that's not the length of everything of a multiverse movie. Like in my eyes, it's like, what the hell? Is there a part 2 to this? Like, what's gonna happen? Or we just must be jumping right into it. Yo, I feel like I got bit on my hand just furious. Let's see. Comic Society says, imagine the final battle for part 2 is everybody working together. That would be crazy. In-game style, but nothing but a whole bunch of Spider-Mans, like how they did with the Red Rangers on Power Rangers. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Just 17 Spider-Men swinging next to each other.
I want to know why Spider-Man is it 2049 or 2099? 2099 was beating on Miles like that in the trailer, bro. I want to know like what's behind this. Like, is he bad? Is he really going after other Spider-Mans, or is Miles just scared and they just happen to be in like a little squabble? You know what I mean? So like I'm curious just to figure out like the context of that. And it just makes me excited. Makes me excited.
For real.
But moving right along.
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure let's get these comments out there.
Okay. Yeah.
Comic Society says, I would literally cast Battery as Craven.
Well,
hey, yo, no cap. Now that I see that shit, have my guy slick his hair back.
let me getting my superstar mode, Just gotta.
Oh my god.
Gotta do it, Hollywood, Sony, make the call. Make it. Because we're out here making game-changing moves,
Yo, not game-changing moves. Yo.
I'm camouflaged and everything. I'm ready to go.
That is hilarious. Oh man, Dwight said, "Make the call." Oh shit. Mary Sue says, "Redeem Kingpin in a Spider-Man story. Would you give it a shot, or are you still mad? Are you asking if we're still mad about how Kingpin was done in Hawkeye? Because if that's what you're asking, then yes,
I think so.
I am still mad about.
They have to do something to redeem him, man.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get over that. To be completely honest,
it was pretty mad disrespectful of them to do that, and like it wouldn't have been as bad if they explained what was going on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like if they would have explained to us, oh yeah, he lost everything because of the blip, because he was gone. You know what I mean?
I feel like they shouldn't have waited so long to bring him out, just to bring him out the way they bring him out. Like brought him out, and then for him to immediately get his ass whooped by Hawkeye, I guess that's what her name is now. Kate Bishop, Hawkeye.
Yeah.
And who, like, her first villain is Kingpin, who literally Daredevil had to spend like 3 seasons fighting, and she just whoops his ass, and then he gets shot in his eye, goes blind like he does in the comic. I know the stuff that they did was comic adjacent. I understand, but it's just the Kingpin that we got from Netflix was so good. Like, they need to bring him out in a Spider-Man movie as a villain. You know what I mean? Like, I need that.
Yeah,
I need that. And then Doctor Strange uses a time stone to play the movie 2 times speed.
Yo, could you imagine? We just fast forward the whole time, talking hella fast and shit. That'd be wild. Yo,
I hope we get like bamboozled and they're like, not just playing. It's actually 2 hours and 30 minutes.
But hopefully they play it right. I hope it's not rushed. But Marvel does a pretty good job. With that, like with using limited time. I feel like, but I don't know. There's a lot of things.
The 5th longest Marvel movie or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
So there's
at least
a lot of
comes
factors
in the top 10
in this one, man. Because we got Illuminati. We got multiples of dimensions. We got multiples of different characters. Multiples of
America
the same characters.
Chavez.
New
Yeah.
characters. Yo, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
for
wild.
real. No, truly, we got new. Yeah, I didn't even think about that part though. There are new characters that aren't even adjacent to the Illuminati. We're not even talking about just those characters. Like America Chavez, brand new character. I think we kind of talked about hopefully seeing the movie start with her like escaping something or the dimension that she's in or something. Because I know we read her breakdown in the book of Marvel, and we were like, "Hey, yo, that's how the movie needs to start. It needs to start with like whatever that is." And it's like you said though, we got Wanda to deal with, just a multitude of things. Like, is Wanda gonna have her kids in this movie? Like, even Wanda has like 7 different versions of herself. Like, so much to just travel on in this movie. And I hope they do it. I mean, they wasted what 6 hours on WandaVision, so maybe they can spend 2 hours right for this movie.
Yeah. But
Comic Society says Battery comes out as Sam Raimi's Kraven and gets bodied by Doctor Strange.
Can you imagine? I just get bodied, one punched, just flicked, and I'm like,
I couldn't imagine fucking going to the theater and just seeing you on the screen and you not saying anything. We do a trailer reaction and it's just you. Like, wait, what? You're like, yeah, bro. I actually haven't really been going to school this whole time. I've been acting.
My whole life would have been over if I said something. That DMCA was not. They were not playing. I basically signed a death warrant. Basically,
oh man,
if I said anything,
I actually have trained snipers on me right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Feige's on the other side of this camera. Just boy,
That's
don't
hilarious.
you say anything. But alrighty. Moving on to our next item on the docket.
Yes,
Skydance Media is currently working on a new Star Wars game. And this is led by Amy Hennig. I'm not too sure.
Amy Hennig, and she is the video game director on the first 3 Uncharted games, actually. So this game is going to be freaking amazing.
Yeah, I think
and she's also one of the story writers as well. She's
like an action
video game director and story writer. Is it open world or am I thinking of something different? I feel like we were told a while ago, or it was a rumor or something that we were looking at that we discussed on the channel, and it was about an open world Star Wars game coming soon. If I'm not mistaken.
I don't know if it was this one. They might be two separate.
They might be 2 separate games, or they might.
But
be
I do remember this.
So
I remember this.
I was like, because I'm pretty sure we've talked about it, and we haven't heard any news about a Star Wars game since that announcement, and then this is coming out. So
at least with this, the initial post that I saw for this one, nothing was mentioned about an open world. It was just like, hey, like this is gonna be an action adventure type of game. But the word open world was not in that.
In the announcement, in the initial. Okay, yeah.
But there might be more somewhere else where it might be the same game that we're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, man, we just need a Star Wars can never have enough video games, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Is there's just no way that Star Wars can have enough video games. And I'm also going to say that I am very, very sad that Star Wars Force Unleashed was not canon to anything, because those are the best video games I have ever played. You play as Darth Vader's apprentice, Starkiller, and my guy is going through the galaxy, murdering Jedi, and then he himself turns over to the light side as well. This game came out like PlayStation 2 era, if I'm not mistaken.
It's been around. Like there's 3 of them, right?
Two of
them.
Okay. Star Wars Force Unleashed and Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. Both of those games are amazing. You can either be you can either be the bad guy or you can be a good guy. It was basically like Infamous as a Star Wars game, and it was freaking amazing. His suit that he has when he becomes like his Darth Vader self is awesome. And I mean, that game wasn't open world either, but we just need more of that. And I know it gets hard now because they want to canonize everything, though. So it's like, man, what would you want this game to be, bro?
I don't even know. I really enjoyed playing Jedi Fallen Order. I like that style. Visuals are great. Hard as hell though. That game was really hard. I couldn't even finish it.
Yeah, I'm right now playing through it again right now.
But definitely an action adventure type. I would honestly, I would like it to be similar in terms of like how you're able to play Assassin's Creed. You know, I feel like that'd be a cool way to go about it. Obviously, that's open world. I don't know how they would navigate that, man. I really don't. Because we haven't really gotten something like that. Maybe with Star Wars Old Republic, the PC that PC game. But of that scale to look that visually stunning, I don't know if they would do that. Maybe they will one day, but and that could be part of like the metaverse and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Ooh, that would be cool. Like with what they said about this game is that the game is going to be a richly cinematic action adventure game, so with an original story, but richly cinematic is a really amazing thing for me because like all I keep thinking about is how amazing that Kingdom Hearts trailer was and how it went from
wild, bro.
Seamlessly from the cinematic into my guy rushing towards him, and you're now actually controlling Sora. And I was like, every game needs to be on this level. Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, or is that what the game's called? Is the game called Amazing Spider-Man? No, the game is called Spider-Man. No, it is. It's Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah,
for the newest ones.
Yeah, the newest ones. Those are Amazing Spider-Man, right?
I think it's Spider-Man only.
Yeah, it is just Spider-Man.
I could be wrong.
And then you got Spider-Man Miles Morales, and then the next one is going to be Spider-Man 2. Yeah. But that game also had something very similar to that, to where like you're in the cinematic and my guy is swinging, and then the next thing you know, he's falling out the air because you're not clicking the right buttons, and you're like, "Hey, wait, what's happening?" So yeah, I'm pumped for this. I hope it's really a beautiful game. I just can't wait to see what they do with this. I don't know what game Skydance has made before, to be honest. I know that's bad.
I have it mixed up with Skybound, which is like a movie studio. But I feel like we might have played a game from them before.
It too. Am I tripping, or you know what? I think Skydance Media is a production company.
Yeah, they make movies.
Oh, so this is going to be crazy cinematic then. So Lucasfilm Games is partnering with Skydance to make a video game. Okay. So that I understand.
Okay, I get it. I understand.
So this is going to be wild then. Yeah. This is going to be really cinematic and like everything that we were kind of just asking for then, I guess, like because they make mostly they make Jack Reacher, The Atom Project.
Yep,
wow,
I just saw that.
Project.
Great
Terminators, movie. Terminator Dark Fate, and Genesis. Wow. So this is going to be pretty intense then.
Yeah.
Tickle me pink, I guess. Like I am I am low-key flabbergasted off of that one. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Whoa, the Comic Society says, OMG, Skydance is doing a Marvel game and Star Wars. I did not know they were doing a Marvel game, Comic Society. What are you talking about? Tell us more, please. Samurai says, can't wait for episode 5 of Moon Knight. Yeah, that's going to definitely be
crazy, man. This latest episode threw us on top of our head and kicked us off the cliff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happened, bro. It just, at one moment I kind of knew what was going on. The next, I was like,
is that a hippopotamus?
Yeah, I'm about to hit. Yeah,
yeah, I agree. It was definitely
a curveball, to say the least.
Yeah, yes, a curveball.
But I look forward to it, man.
I agree. Moon Knight, still hands down the best series that we've gotten.
100%.
And it just keeps proving it week by week. Mary Sue says, OMG, I just realized Strange knows she can't possibly have 10-year-olds. Wanda, are you the children stealing kind of witch now? Hey, I can hear him definitely saying that.
Yeah.
Are you the children stealing kind of witch now? I could really hear that in the whole
That
sarcasm.
sounds like a joke.
My man, Doctor
did already
Strange,
in the
is the most sarcastic person in the MCU. Like, the things he says are ridiculous. Mike Davis, my man, we need something like the Force Unleashed again. Part 1, 2 was okay, but 1 was awesome. Yeah, 1 was sheer amazingness, my guy. I like, oh,
Dang,
man,
so it's
it
really
was
not canon, that stuff?
no. Heck no. Heck no. What? You smack Emperor Palpatine at the end of it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah.
At the end of the yeah. It's like, because you become Darth Vader's like apprentice, and then at the end Darth Vader becomes like the emperor and you become Darth Vader type of vibe. Like, if that's the way that you want to choose, because it was a game to where you could choose the way it ended, and there was alternate endings and alternate things that you could do. I played that game like 5 times, my guy, because it was so awesome.
Yeah.
And then when you have his Darth Vader suit unlocked, like, oh my gosh, bro, like, yo, it looks so dope. And that's why I was low-key furious when they used the Star Killer as a base instead of like what it actually is. Here we go. Open link in new tab. No, I want to open that image, baby. Bruh, look at this man. Don't stop me now. Bruh, look at that man, bro. I'm telling you, G.
I feel like that armor was in one of the Knights of Ren, bro.
It probably was. I wouldn't be surprised the way they did my guy.
Yeah, he looks like one of the Knights of Ren. That helmet, bro.
Look at my G, bro. Like, oh my gosh, best game ever. Like, oh my goodness, bro. Oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure this dude is an actor for real, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he plays Darth Maul.
Exactly. and that's why I was like, oh, bro, I thought it was going to be like how everyone is thinking now with like the new game that we were just talking about. What's it called?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, the Fallen Order, because he's a real actor. Like that main character in the game is a real actor, and it's like you don't just cast a real actor in the game of a canon series if you don't want to have him show up live action.
Yeah,
like you meet Saw Gerrera in that game, my guy. Like, what? Come on, bro. Like, what? The game is amazing. Imagine a Force Unleashed remake and its open world. Don't even play with me like that, bro. My toes are curling right now just thinking about it.
That'd break the world, bro. I feel like that'd break everyone if that was a thing.
For real. Mike Davis says God of War was amazingly cinematic. I have not played it.
You know what?
I think you're talking about the remake, right? Or the
all of them,
or whatever.
Like, I've played a little bit of 3 and a little bit of parts of here and there from other games, but it was visually like one of the best games I've ever really played up until that point.
Oh wow!
Like, I'd never seen anything like it when I would like play God of War 3. But like other than that, I haven't played the games like that though. But I've only played them off and on, like in demos and stuff like that. But I know it's a huge community. I know a lot of people are excited for the show that's going to be coming up pretty soon. I don't remember where they're going to be making it, but
I don't remember either.
We talked about it on the channel like months ago. It's been a while. So.
Is it an Amazon or is it Paramount? I know that came out around the same time we found out about The Last of Us.
I think it was Amazon.
Because we found out about The Last of Us, God of War, and I think there's one more that we found out about. Maybe it was Uncharted, the movie. I think that's what it was. Because it was like 2 Sony shows, and then a movie. I thought there was another one. Maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like there's another Sony thing that I can't remember. I don't know. I know Horizon Zero Dawn is also amazingly cinematic and beautiful. I want to beat the first one. That one's on PC, and I want to get the second one as well if they ever make that one on PC.
Yeah.
I think everything should come out on PC. PC shouldn't have to suffer because of the PS5, Xbox Series X war.
Yeah.
PC Master Race. Deeds, my man, Dirty Deeds. What's up with it? Yo, I'm late. What I miss? You didn't miss too much of anything. I don't think. We just been talking about Spider-Man and Sony so far. Yep. Mary Sue says, you know what? I think I just wrote a line in the movie. I better see these royalties, Mr. Feige. I know you're lurking. Hey, facts. Imagine the day we're getting manually blocked, like angry reviews. Bro, that would be crazy.
That'd be crazy, bro.
That would be crazy. Someone just watching it and like, nah.
Luckily, all of our stuff's been just content ID'd. Not manually reviewed, like that whole situation. But still, suffering. Still, copyright is not. It's
not a fun thing at all.
A lot we got to deal with behind the scenes when it comes to that type of stuff.
Facts. Comic Society says we need a Fantastic Four video game. Man, I don't know why they stopped making superhero games. Like, do you guys remember they made like an Incredible Hulk game and an Iron Man game, a Superman game, Batman game, and then the Batman's game always kept going. But it was like, I don't know why they stopped just making everything. It was like, all right, well, these things aren't making money. Let's just make these top-down side scroller video games instead, beat 'em ups. I don't understand. Mary Sue said, I have a question, and it's embarrassing. Remind me who the Knights of Ren are. That's not really, I mean, that's not all that embarrassing because it's from the prequel trilogy or the sequel trilogy, so it's not like I wouldn't really have a background. There's an entire comic book based on the Knights of Ren, sir.
You're right. I was like from the movies alone, though, we really don't learn that much about them at all. Like we see them in the newest one fight, Kylo Ren, and he takes them all out. But other than that, and like we see like flashbacks of like them in the rain and stuff like that, but like we don't know anything about them just from watching the movies. I don't know. I thought it was weird for them to just turn their back on Kylo like that. If like they were like, but I understand because it's like the dark side type of thing, but at the same time, they were kind of homies for like a long time, I would assume. So I don't know.
I mean, they were named after my guy, right?
Yeah, yeah. You would think there'd be some sort of connection there that would make them at least question like why they were told to do what they were told.
Oh, wait. It says the Knights of Ren were an enclave of masked, force-sensitive warriors that adhered to the ways of the Ren, a religious philosophy epitomized by the lightsaber. So Ren is an actual thing. So Kylo Ren, he was named after the Ren.
Oh, okay.
So they actually had nothing. I know they had relations with him. I thought, if I'm not mistaken, in the comic books, after Kylo does what he does and destroys Luke Skywalker's temple, the Jedi temple, because Snoke, who was actually Emperor Palpatine, he hides himself amongst Luke Skywalker's like teachers, basically, and he is turning Kylo Ren slowly to the dark side the entire time while Luke is training him. And then once he turns to the dark side and leaves, he goes and joins the Knights of Ren and becomes Kylo Ren. So I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. Yep. So that's basically a quick breakdown of it. Comic Society says The Last of Us is going to be on HBO Max and it's starring Pedro Pascal.
I'm really excited for that game. I loved Last of Us 1 and 2. 2 was freaking amazing. 1 amazing. I can't wait for this show. I hope they give it justice. But I hope they don't give it the Halo treatment.
I hope the same for every video game series that we get. For real, bro. Like for every video game show,
it's
I
not even
hope
the
it does
same thing
not get
anymore
that
at this point.
treatment. Have you seen Uncharted? I still have not seen that movie. Was it? No? Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't even know how
I'm
that
assuming
is.
it'll come to like HBO Max or something at some point.
I'm surprised it hasn't already.
Yeah. It might be. I just don't even know.
Oh, that's true. We just stopped caring about this movie once it came out, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that. And I think they just cast a couple more people for this show. The Last of Us, if I'm not mistaken. Like a couple females have been casted as people, if I'm not mistaken, recently. Mary Sue said they tried really hard to figure out how to make Superman games, but couldn't crack how to make the game mechanics fun. Yeah, that's pretty lame too. I mean, you would think flying around would be easy enough, but at the same time, it's not, because you could like break into stuff and
you got buildings and stuff like that to worry about. I'm trying to think what other game do you fly around like that?
The Iron Man game, kinda.
That's true. Like flying in Marvel's Avengers was kind of iffy too, but it wasn't like crazy.
I mean, you would think that how good the mechanics are for the Spider-Man game, that it wouldn't be as hard to do anything else. I mean, even the Batman game, the mechanics are good, and that man is damn near flying around Gotham. If you get enough, momentum going, you could get pretty far. But I think it's the whole breaking. Oh, Mary Sue, you are so right. Some DBZ games did a real good. Yo, Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Oh my God, yo. The way you would have to fly around to find the Dragon Balls and everything. Oh yeah. Yeah. Peak childhood right there. Peak childhood. What? Oh yeah. Busting out the PS2. Oh yeah, my God. I'm getting happy just thinking about it. I'm about to download an emulator. Society says I really enjoyed the Uncharted film. That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't really hear a whole lot about it after it released. I mean, that was right before we kind of started going back to the movies. For a while there, we weren't going to the movies as consistently. Now we are again, but yeah, I didn't really hear a lot of good or bad things about it.
Facts.
It
was just kind of a thing. Like it was just there. Like it was like, all right.
Because it came out
like,
during
this movie is hella. I didn't hear literally anything about the movie, bro.
Yeah, because it felt like there wasn't a whole lot of big things coming out around that time either. So like, we didn't have like a reason to go to the movies per se, for like massive movies. You know what I mean? So, but again, it probably is a great movie, and I love watching movies like it. It's just that at the time we didn't get a chance to check it out, and hopefully we'll check it out soon.
Yeah, facts. Mike says, if you really think about a Superman game, it would be really hard to make a cohesive story for him with all his powers and the flight. What kind of game would it really be? I mean, I feel you, but just look at Injustice, bro. Like, give us Injustice, but actually be able to play it. You know what I mean? And give us those type of video games, but give us that Injustice storyline. But when you're playing as Superman, like what? Like, that's amazing.
The new Suicide Squad game might give us some insight as to what to look forward to.
That's true.
In like a Superman game. With that said, they delayed that movie like crazy. Gotham Knights might be another game to look at one day to hopefully see. Maybe we'll get a really good Superman game. But I don't know.
I mean, I feel what you're saying, Mike, but at the same time, that's like saying, how do you make a comic about him, or how do you make a movie about him? You just kind of take the same storyline and just let the player play that out instead, Like, I think it's too hard because they're thinking too hard about it. Like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel about that. But moving right along on the docket, the next Fast and Furious movie will be titled X Fast. And if you guys were here last week, we talked about some of the new cast members coming, and I think it was Jason Momoa.
Yes.
And then Captain Marvel, I can't think of it, Brie Larson, and someone else are added to the fray. X-Fast.
I don't know if I'm excited for this or it's another one. Just gotta watch it.
No, that's definitely what it is.
It's more of a spectacle at this point. Not necessarily like, I'm so excited to see this. You know what I mean? So it's more of like a I have to go just because it's the freaking 13th one. I think this is the
10th. That's what the X. The X, my guy.
I don't know.
I don't think this is gonna be it.
I don't think this is the final one either.
Oh no, I don't know if there's ever gonna be a final one. I think
there's 3 more. 3 or 4 more. I know Vin Diesel talked about it a little bit the last time the last one came out, but yeah, I don't know.
Like who's been I mean, an X-Fast is high key a terrible name. It's just I don't know, man. This is a crazy franchise, bro. I don't even know where it's gone. It's not even about racing anymore. Like this has been the longest backstory ever. Like I don't even know what to even call it anymore. I don't even know, bro. Let's see. Mike said, aliens or dinosaurs is the question. What's coming next for this franchise?
That Jurassic Park cameo might be coming fast. You never know.
It might become an X-Fast.
Yeah. I know we talked about doing things with Transformers as well. You know, there's just a lot of possibilities that, that should be impossible, but, they make
You might need to refresh, my guy. You are looking grainy, my boy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Oh yeah,
like it is terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. My signal's bad right now, though. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if me refreshing is even gonna help, but let me do it right now.
Let's hope it helps, ladies and gents. Let's hope it helps indeed. Yeah, it did not.
3 bars, unfortunately. But
Jesus. All right. Society says, I'm so ready for Fast X. It's Fast and Furious. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't even seen the last 7.
I actually rewatched all of them, and they're actually really good movies, man. They're really good. They're fun movies. They're not like Oscar winners by any means, but they're just fun movies to watch.
I'll just have to take your word for it.
Yeah.
Mary Sue says apparently HBO Max finally released some character stills for season 3 of his Dark Materials. They confirmed we're getting it this calendar year. I think I tried to watch that, and I heard
that show's crazy.
Hey yo, what's happening? No, I'm lying. I tried to watch Shadow and Bone. That's what I tried to watch. That shit was atrocious on Netflix. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I could not understand what was going on. It was one of those shows where they kind of just make up words. You know what I mean? Like Chris Lacletia. It's like, bro, I don't even understand what you're talking about, bro. Like I could not get into it. I think I got like 3 episodes in and I was like, okay, let's not do this. But I want to check out his Dark Materials. I'm currently watching Fire Force though, and that anime is next level.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy crap. Like what Demon Slayer is visually, like Fire Force is audibly. Like, oh my god. The sound effects are impeccable, bro. Oh, and the storyline, impeccable. Everything is impeccable about that show. No cap. You guys will all love it if you watch it. I promise. It is definitely worth the watch. But it is like super anime, like super TVMA anime for sure, 100%. And every aspect of what an anime would entail.
Yeah.
I.e., anime titties are everywhere in the show.
But it's like about firemen though, right? You said?
Well, it's called Fire Force. And basically,
I might have it mixed up with another anime that I see all the time.
Basically, humans like spontaneously combust in this world, and like the fire force comes and fights those like fire demon people. It's freaking amazing. It is freaking amazing, bro. And it's just another one of the things that has linked into my book randomly somehow.
Yeah.
I've been like, yo, that's exactly what happens in my book, yo. I am on the right track. But yeah, I can't wait to check out his Dark Materials. I'm definitely going to do that. Fast and Furious is I don't even care about that. I don't know. I might watch it. I saw a clip of my man Vin Diesel hooking on to like a like a rope and swinging his car all the way around onto a side of a mountain. I was like, this is ridiculous. This is a Bollywood movie. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching this.
That's in the latest movie, bro, and that's not even the craziest thing that happens in that movie.
My man John Cena flew off of the cliff and then got caught by like an airplane or something. And then, bro, I was like, what is happening in this movie? What is happening?
Yeah, it's a crazy time, man. It's a crazy time. It was, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
that Bollywood, Bollywood car racing.
Yeah.
King, what is up with it? How you doing? My man said, "What up, fellas? Off topic, but I just watched the new trailer for Dragon Ball Super Superhero. It looks so badass. Ooh. We gonna have to add that to the list, baby." Mary Sue says, "HDM has some fire trailers you could watch right now. This is America. No one can stop you." She's like, watch it right now during the pop culture news update so we can see it. You know what? I don't think we can ever watch trailers on this unless we know they're not copyrighted, because we would hate for our entire like 2-hour video to get copyrighted over 2 minutes. I would be heartbroken.
Yeah. CBS wanted to do that over 9 seconds. So that's a hard,
Yo, Mary Sue, where you at in the Discord? Yo, you got to drop those suggestions and the links in the Discord, yo, so we can, watch some of these trailers that you want us to watch. We can't do it unless you in there and we know what's going on. We're going to have to put out like community posts sometimes on trailers to watch. But what's up next, my boy?
Well, we have a new poster for Miss Marvel. I'm excited for the show, man. I really am. I don't know what the PG rating is gonna like feel like, on screen. If that's true, I don't even know if that is true. Yeah. But that's something that we've definitely heard. I've heard a lot of is the PG thing. Yeah. But I don't know. This poster's cool. It's colorful, right? Definitely sets the mood.
Yeah, I'm juiced off of this show and that PG rating as well. Like you said, I don't know what's gonna do. It's crazy that we're getting the adult show of Moon Knight, and then the very next Disney Plus show is the kids show of Miss Marvel. So they're really doing their range and giving a little bit of everything for everyone.
Yeah.
So let's check out this poster though. I'm hyped. Ooh.
So it feels pretty cool, nice. Man. I mean,
this is really nice.
I don't know if anything on here like possibly hints at a villain at all. But definitely is kind of setting the tone as to what to look forward to, I feel like. I hope they don't Artemis Fowl. Like, I hope this isn't like a generic live action Disney Plus reality movie or show that that Disney kind of releases, because that kind of suck, bro. I feel offended.
I agree,
especially for disrespecting Kamala like that, because she was absolutely incredible in Marvel's Avengers. Like, that whole character was just so cool to kind of see evolve and grow into like the character that she ends up becoming in the end. So
yeah, no, I agree completely. That game was crazy to like the characters that she grows into in the game, in the comics as well. I just would really love to see how that translates into this show. And I'm not gonna lie, from that trailer that we got, that you guys can definitely check out, it seemed like they're going to handle that pretty good. Like they're gonna handle that pretty well.
Yeah.
Everything about that seemed like it was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a banger of sorts. Let's see what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It was like uh from what we saw in that trailer, her powers are still amazing. You know, everything is still what we want it to be. It's safe to say that most people, like, we kind of overreacted
Yeah.
because that trailer was just solid and what we saw from it was amazing. Um, now we know that the outfit that we saw her in, wasn't actually her outfit. She just steals that from like the comic book store and
Yeah.
wears it. It's like, okay, all of these things make it a lot better, and it makes me happier to get into this show. And they could even still make her an Inhuman if they wanted to, and just change the way her powers are. They could make her family be like scrolls or something crazy. I don't even know how this is going to play out. Someone could be alien somewhere. She could be connected to somebody in the MCU we already know. It's the possibilities are endless. It seems like they might connect these cosmic weapons together for
Mhm.
some other big bad that we might see in the future.
Yeah.
In the form of Shang-Chi's 10 rings, now this bracelet that we see, and there might be other things that are out there in the MCU that we have yet to see.
Yeah.
Even with like Moon Knight and like his just the stuff that goes on there. There's a lot of supernatural weapons and abilities and powers just laying around everywhere for people to find. So it's going to be, I'm really interested to know what this next thing is going to be setting up. Like, are we going to see this Shang-Chi big bad in Multiverse of Madness? Does who is the Miss Marvel big bad at all? It kind of seems like what's going on with the Flag Smashers. Like, I think we even called that in the trailer reaction. It was like, yo,
Yeah.
what's going on? Like, what is the big bad here? Are they some other type of Inhumans? Are they super soldiers or something? Like, what's going on? And it's just going to be really interesting to see what happens in this show.
Yeah. I agree, man. I can't wait. I think this one might potentially be. I don't think it'll be better than Moon Knight. I think it'll be more one of the liked, either one of the most liked shows so far, or it'll be the worst.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's not the worst, but I don't. It'd be kind of tough to beat Moon Knight at a PG rating for me. You know what I mean? I like that more gritty stuff just naturally, so I'm a little biased, but I can't wait, man. I look forward to this.
Yeah. I feel you. King says, I know how much you guys are loving Moon Knight, but I think it's an awesome show, but they could have called it something else because so far, almost 4 hours of show and about 4 minutes of Moon Knight.
I
I
can see that,
mean,
but
to
I
be
don't mind it.
fair,
I don't mind.
this is an origin, and it's like you
He's trying to
never
figure himself
like.
out too. Yeah.
It's not like you see, in most origin stories, you do not see the superhero in the superhero suit for a long period of time. Like, they have to get to that point of the suit coming in. And this is our first introduction. And I feel like what we have seen of Moon Knight so far is solid. And I understand your argument, but that can go for the rest of the Disney Plus shows as well. Like, we really didn't see anyone do anything, to be honest. Like, like Wanda was like, that show, half of that show was ass if we really look at it, like strategically, because it had nothing to do with what we actually know. And it really didn't build up anything other than what was going on, like in the show at that time. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a big event that it was building up. Like, being back in the day didn't add like suspense really to the show. It was just like, oh, here you are. Like, or at least it didn't add the suspense that we thought. It didn't build up to anything. You know what I mean? Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, my guy, those guys, you never really saw anything go on with them. Like, for the whole, like, my guys people were fighting, but I mean, he didn't even want to be Captain America. Like, that was the whole basis of that show. And then you got Loki and all the crazy things that was happening with Loki. My man had a jacket that said variant on it the whole time. Bothered the hell out of me. Like, so it's like, I feel what you're saying, but compared to this is fire. Like, Moon Knight is fire. Like, not only are we seeing about Moon Knight, we're also seeing, because it's not just Moon Knight. It's like Moon Knight is a whole character. And from the comic books, this is actually pretty like accurate to what we would see from the comic books, especially with the last episode and how they went into the crazy house. And that's like how his whole first comic was like a back and forth of going from like the mental asylum to him fighting crime, back to the mental asylum, him fighting crime. And you know, we've seen a good amount of I think we've seen enough of what we needed to know that Moon Knight is already a thing. You know, we got dropped into it. If anything, you know, where we got dropped into Moon Knight at is at a point where he was already not using his suit, I guess is a good way to put it. He was really utilizing that Stephen Grant persona more than the Mark Spector persona. So we've been traveling in the journey of him trying to become Moon Knight again, more than anything, I guess. So I do feel what you're saying 100%, but at the same time, it's like what we've got from this show, the 4 minutes of Moon Knight that we've had, is still better than every other Disney Plus show that we've got up until this point. The fighting is impeccable. The brutality is amazing. Like, the storytelling so far is really good. I'm all the way here for it. I honestly think it's the best thing that's come to Disney Plus, as far as all the Marvel stuff goes. That's just how I feel about that, because it's just crazy. It's like the blood, the gore, the craziness that's happening, the gods, the Enneads. I love it all. I love every aspect of the show, to be completely honest, man. But if we didn't get any more Moon Knight in the rest of the show, then I would 100% agree with you. But I feel like we're going to get an ample amount of Moon Knight. When I said, we really haven't seen much fighting. What? We've had fighting in every single episode, if I'm not mistaken. We've seen some type of fighting.
Though. It's fighting, but like not like the whole episode. Not like,
I mean,
compared to?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what can we compare it to where that happened? Is in the whole episode it was fighting.
So far, there's definitely been more fighting in
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was like, my guy.
But it's getting there. I mean, I know we had the one episode where there was like the car chase and stuff like that, but it's getting there. And again, I think this latest episode was that transition episode where it's going to start transitioning into that climax where we're going to see some crazy stuff happen. With that
said, my man was impaled 7 times in the last episode, and he murdered everyone. Like, what? There was so much violence.
We don't get WandaVision the last 2 episodes, or Hawkeye the last 2 episodes, because that would be a travesty. But
yeah,
I'm looking forward to this week's episode, though, man. I think it's gonna be a great episode. If it's not, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna cry at all. This is amazing. Like, literally, I'm telling you, bro. Like, they could not have Moon Knight in the next episode at all, and I will be 100% still as deep as I am in this show right now, because I'm not in this show just to see Moon Knight and only Moon Knight. You know what I mean? I'm here for the actual story that's behind everything as well. So I'm not like the lack of fighting doesn't make it or break it for me, because the fighting we've got has been beautiful and impeccable, and I don't want fighting for the sense of fighting. I like fighting with the storyline for the fight. You know what I mean? So I liked Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but overall, that was like not. I didn't like it too like that much. Like it wasn't like, oh, this is amazing, because there was so much fighting and so much useless storyline. Like everything was useless. I felt like in the show, it was like, bro, what's happening? Like my guy doesn't want to be Captain America just to be Captain America. It was like, okay, all right, okay. Can we get over this stuff? Like it. I don't know, man. I don't know. When I look back at everything, Moon Knight has been the only one that has consistently had the build up and not fallen off because of it. Like Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier was awesome, and then a whole episode just fell off the entire episode, and then it was like staggering from then on, and it was like, okay, what the hell is happening? It like after the honeymoon phase is gone, all of these shows have ended up being low-key dog water. Not high key, but like just low key. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of like boiled hot dogs in the water, take out the hot dogs, make the hot dog water ice cubes, and then put that in a clean cup of water. Like that's how it's been, you know? Like it hasn't been all there. It's been a little miss. But Moon Knight, man, the story, the gods, everything has been there for me so far. Like the Ennead, I love the Ennead. I'm not even gonna lie. Like everything we've seen, Arthur Harrow, all of it, just yes. Just yes, and more yes. I think this is the first time we actually had like a villain too. Like an actual villain that we know who the villain is, and we're following the villain and like fighting the villain.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like this is it's like everything else was just everywhere. I don't know. Only one, the homie. What's up, my man? How you doing?
How's it going, man?
When you come around?
Good
How
to
you
see you
doing,
back.
Beskar Batman? My man said the Moon Knight buildup is the perfect lead up to the madness that is multiverse and the god butching that will happen in Thor. And I agree with that as well. I feel like, but I don't know, because once again, we've been bamboozled by all of these shows. It just feels like this one has the most opportunity to have direct ramifications.
I feel like this one has the most honesty with our expectations. That makes sense.
That is beautiful. Yes. All of that.
All the other ones have kind of lied to us a little bit.
That's the point right there.
But
we've been finessed in each show, right? Like
this show's just been the best so far, though. Like there's no like it's really hard to say that any of the others are better. Oh, I have to take this phone call. But go ahead and keep the conversation on. I'm just gonna go ahead and mute myself.
All righty. Well, I'm gonna take that initiative to go ahead and say that channel memberships. Oh, wait, let's get that out of there real quick. Channel memberships are now active. By becoming a member of our YouTube channel, not only are you helping support what we do here at Marvel Bros, but you also get a bunch of awesome perks to represent the super fan in our live chats. So you have access to badges that'll show up next to your name. You'll have access to emotes and all of those awesome things, and you will also be able to support what we do here at the channel for you guys. There should be a join button next to our subscribe name or whatever you want to call it on YouTube. If you're on desktop, I don't believe you have the join feature if you're on what's it called, if you're on your mobile. But if you put !member, you will be able to check that out and support the channel with the memberships for our channel starting at $2.99. Try to make it real low, try to make it real doable for y'all. We know these streaming services is already whooping ass out here. So, but yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, that is a way to do so.
Oh yes.
But back to what we were saying initially, bro. yeah, this has been the most honest one with us. We are not getting finessed. Even though everything we see, it's like, is this real? Like, do we believe this? But we're not getting finessed. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's like the way we would be getting finessed if right now in the show, every single thing that we've seen up until this point did not matter. And it was all a lie. And it was all like a vision he was having as he died, and we just didn't know it. You know, that would be, oh my God, my heart would be crushed.
Yeah, it literally threw us a curveball. And like, you know, and I saw someone else, there was a meme that I saw. Someone was like a bus driving down a hill super fast. The caption said, "I thought I knew what was going on until I thought I knew what was happening in like Moon Knight," and then the caption below it was until episode 4, and the bus is crashed by a train and is obliterated. And I was like, that's the perfect metaphor, because this latest episode really threw us for a fast one, man.
No, I agree so much, yo. It's been wild just to even see what's been going on, man. We had no idea. We were so not prepared. We were so not prepared for what happened. Like the way the show has literally flipped everything upside down time and time again. Like, why is Arthur Harrow just so easily able to control the Ennead immediately? Like, they're just like, nah, bro, everything you're saying is 100% fact. We know you're not an avatar anymore, but you can still be chilling here with us in the Pyramid of Giza for no reason, my guy, and we're still just gonna listen to everything you say. Like, bro, what? I cannot wait to see what it happens in episode 5 this week. I'm pumped.
Yeah, I did. They don't show trailers for the episodes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I know we don't watch them for spoiler reasons. But
and they've been doing the posters too. Like last week, they had the bingo card as the poster for that last week's episode.
This, and like we've talked about this in like during the show too. Like this show, the way it does its thing, and like by the time we get to the end of the episode, it's really difficult for us to even assume what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
and that's one of my favorite parts about this show. Is kind of putting us in the dark after the end of each episode. All the other shows, you know, we've kind of had a good estimation as to what's going to happen. We've even like got, you know, verbatim as to like what was going to happen, you know. But this one, no clue, and that's exciting to me. That's exciting.
Yeah, no, I agree, bro. Like I agree. So like the end of last week's episode with everything that happened, it was just we had no idea. We had no idea what, like when the hippo showed up, we were mind blown. And we still don't even know what all of that means. Like, where are they? Are they in the overvoid? Are they not in the overvoid? Like, what's happening? We just don't know. But what is up next? Oh, is it me? Yeah, it is me. So up next on the docket, Comic Society, you'll be happy about this. Sony's Kraven the Hunter movie will officially release on January 13th, 2023. Let's go.
I'm excited for this one, man. I feel like I'm more motivated for this than I was for Morbius, and for no reason. And because I was exceedingly excited for Morbius, and then at some point I lowered my standards to like whale poop, and then I wasn't as disappointed when we watched the movie.
Whale poop, bro,
or maybe scallop, you know, like sand grains. I don't know, but like, I'm really excited for this one, and it might be, I don't know. It's Sony, so I shouldn't have my expectations so high. I know I shouldn't, but
yeah, thanks.
I don't know. Part of me's telling me to be excited for this one. Really.
Hey man, I really think this is going to be incredible. I'm not even going to lie. I am Kraven the Hunter, though. It just feels so weird not having Spider-Man be in so many of these things. It's really weird. Kraven the Hunter is awesome, and I would like to see him like hunt Morbius down or something. I think that would be really cool. Like he's hunting Morbius because he wants like a vampire like he's never hunted a vampire before, and that would be like a cool way to just loop everyone together, like Michael Keaton and Morbius, all of them together. It would be cool if that's like the end credit scene after him chasing him leads to them being like, nah, let's chase Batman instead or something like that.
Yeah,
that would be cool. I don't know though. Morbius was also the first time we got to see the Sony characters like team up in a way with the post credit scene that we got from that. But I mean, other than that, it gets, I don't even know.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
I it's just Loki distracted me too. My bad.
I meant to send you something and it got deleted right now. That was my fault. But I'm hopeful for this movie though, man. I really am. Even though I know Sony has nothing but red flags all over it, I'm completely under its spell right now. And I'm ready to get my heart crushed. That's kind of where I'm at.
Okay.
There was some stills of the main dude playing Craven, and I forgot to freaking. They weren't like actually we might be able to find them right now. They're on Twitter. Look up.
Are they set photos?
They're behind. Yes, I think they're set photos. Look up Craven the Hunter on Twitter, and you should be able to find them. They're all kind of the same, but one's just better quality than the other, I guess you could say. But you actually see him like running or like doing some shit.
Even the Hunter.
Yeah, because I noticed that late last night, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it just my man standing there?
Yeah, or like him like doing some things, but he's wearing like a white shirt and you see like nothing crazy, but just that kind of gave me that look, kind of got me excited,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my guy's looking pretty dapper.
Yeah, he's looking. Look at that, yo.
My guy is looking pretty freaking dapper.
Yo.
The comment, I need him in this suit, tits out. I'm not joking.
Hey, Sony.
Hey, yo, make it happen.
Make the call, Sony. I got the hair for it. Got the camo.
Look at that. Now he's looking pretty dapper. I'm not. I did not know you had the glasses on.
Make it happen, Sony. I'm built different. I'm ready.
My God.
I got my pellet rifle right there.
I'm ready to go. Pellet rifle.
I'm good to go.
It said, I am the hunter. Yo. That's hilarious.
But yeah, I think that look was pretty clean. And it got me excited.
I agree.
But
all right.
But up next, man. What do we got?
This is you. Yeah, this is you, my brother.
A live action Dungeons and Dragons film is in the works. Yo, this is exciting, and it's titled Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Yo. Sorry, I didn't see this. The film also stars Chris Pine, Michelle Rodriguez, Justice Smith, Hugh Grant, and a release in March of 2023. And there's actually a whole list of other people that are
a lot of actors
that are going to be involved with this one, man. And
I can't believe it. That's amazing. Awesome. I wonder if they were already doing this or if the legend of Vox Machina had anything to do with them wanting to push this through a little bit more. Because I know Dungeons and Dragons is freaking next level and loved by a lot of nerds everywhere across the world. And it would just be like, I know a lot of people were talking about this movie in the comments and they were like, man, I hope this isn't just like a fantasy movie to be for the sake of being a fantasy movie and actually embodies what D&D is all about. And I was like, man, that's a good point. I think that's kind of what happened with World of Warcraft, is that it ended up just being another fantasy movie rather than being World of Warcraft. You know what I mean? Like basically, it would be like if We got.
You know what it is, bro? And I know we still have to do our reaction for it because we went and saw the new Nicolas Cage movie.
Yes.
And there was a part of it, there's a whole like, okay, we're gonna make our own movie type of thing, and then
Yeah.
like at one point, something shifts, and then like they change their ideas or something happens, right? And then it's like, so you want us to change our very character, very honest movie into like everything else just because we need to have that cinematic trailer? And they're like, yes, that's absolutely why. And so, and they basically Hollywoodize these movies that uh, have the potential to be freaking amazing. Because I think someone in the comments, I think, because we had talked about the World of Warcraft movie in I think the Warcraft video we just reacted to, trailer that we
Oh,
just
yeah.
reacted to, and they had mentioned that they hated it because it didn't feel like Warcraft because they got rid of or changed so many things from what was supposed to be in Warcraft. And I was like, man, that's crazy.
Kind of like what we're seeing happen to Halo as well.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's
that's a whole nother level. We were
yeah.
lied to.
Facts.
We were
But a
dead
lot of
ass lied to.
people, from what I've heard, I mean, we haven't seen the latest 2 episodes. We definitely have to catch up on that for you guys.
Yeah,
But from what we've heard, is that the latest 2 episodes, 4 and 5, I think, or 5 and 6, I don't even know. But 4 and 5, whatever they are, those are the ones that really bring the show together and have made it now worth everything that we have
yeah,
had to endure up until this point. I don't know. That's very possible. It might be like a Spider-Man homecoming, far from home, no way home thing, to where we actually just saw the making of the Master Chief that we know and love, and and he wasn't him yet, but now after what we see in this show, he is him. You know what I mean? So I would be down for that. But I just hope that Dungeons and Dragons does not fall suit to all of those type of things that we were just talking about, because
yeah,
it's such a good IP, it's such a good name, it's just such a good everything. And I really believe that Dungeons and Dragons could take over. Like, it could take over the movie scene and
yeah.
everything,
If they do it right, man.
depending on how it's done. And I don't know how. I don't even know what I would want it to be. Like, is it just all fantasy, or is it people that are playing the game and it plays out? You know what I mean? Like a Jumanji type of vibe to the movie. Like,
I
I don't
feel
even
like,
know, bro. I don't even know.
I mean, Vox McKenna, is it Vox McKenna or
Machina, I believe.
Machina? That show, I think a lot of people love that show.
Oh yeah.
I know a lot of people loved Arcane. I think if they can kind of bring both of those together in like a live action setting, and I know we still have to watch that one, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of how they have to do it. But because the fans really liked that stuff, like they didn't disappoint. You know what I mean? They were very true to their source material. I think that's what they have to do when it comes to stuff like that. They really kind of maybe pick a story, because I know like there's different like story books and whatnot that you could choose for Dungeons and Dragons. As long as they pick the right one and kind of go with it and really kind of do their part to make sure they kind of stay to its roots and not sway and change things that shouldn't be changed, I think it'd be good.
And they got a powerhouse of actors.
Mhm.
So this movie really has every single ingredient to be great. Let's just hope that it is.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves, March 2023.
Yep.
But moving right along, the official poster for Pixar's Lightyear has been released, baby. This movie is going to be amazing.
It's gonna be incredible,
And this
bro.
poster is
Stunning.
breathtaking.
Look at that.
This is breathtaking. Oh my
I'm excited for
God.
this.
I just never knew I needed this.
I didn't know I needed this either, man. I was thinking about today too, because I was looking for trailers for us to check out, and the final trailer for this wasn't dropped, and I was like, man, do we cross this line?
Yeah, we might have to. I think
We might have to,
strat. Yeah, I think it's the strat,
because the last one really impressed us. We really couldn't tell what was going on, so we didn't really like get a lot spoiled per se.
I kind of feel like we
But
might have to start watching stuff anyway because we end up getting it spoiled for us because we go to the movie so often. So it's like we might as well just have the reaction for it
yeah,
because we're gonna end up watching it anyway at the theater. Definitely, that's what happened to us with Doctor Strange. Like we were doing so good. Like we hadn't seen,
yeah.
and guess what? You know what really is the bullshit about that? We haven't seen that trailer again since. That's what's infuriating.
It played one time.
It played one time, and we have not seen it again. And I am furious about that. But yeah, bro, like this movie looks so good, bro. The way the light is beaming off of the helmet,
It's gotten banned.
It is solid
In
the same places that
Saudi
Doctor
Arabia,
Strange did.
Egypt,
Yeah.
And there might be one other spot,
In most
but I know,
of those Eastern countries.
yeah, because I think there's like an LGBTQ plus like thing involved. I don't know with what character, but I
most
know
likely the black girl that we see.
I think it is her
like
too.
Partner, yeah.
I think it is her, but
and I know the same thing happened with Doctor Strange because of America Chavez.
Yep.
Yeah. Egypt, Saudi Arabia, same places.
Yep.
And it's like, hey, man, that sucks. That's really unfortunate for all of you guys.
Yeah. We're about to have a ball.
We're about to have a ball.
Yeah.
I don't know if that. I think that means that Akash might not be able to see it, right?
Depending on where he's at.
I think
he's in India, right? Depending on where he's at. That's
oh man, that would be really unfortunate.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get it for you somehow. Wink, nudge, nudge. No, just my guy gonna have to get it popping with a VPN out there.
I will send you a floppy disk immediately.
Hey yo. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Can you imagine? I'll send you 50 floppy disks that contain all of Lightyear. Like because I think one floppy disk is only like 10 MB. So yeah. I don't even think 50 is enough. They'd have to easily have over like
literally just a freaking stack of them.
I'll send you a pallet,
You're immediately getting arrested. What the hell are you sending in the mail? But yo, I am so happy for this movie. I can't wait for it. I just know Lightyear is going to be the movie. Like it's going to be the movie of the year for sure.
Yep.
And once I really feel like I feel like this movie is gonna make us feel the way we felt when we watched Onward.
Yep.
And nothing has made us feel that way since.
We haven't seen that level that connected to like a world. I mean, obviously, Arcane is like the closest thing for me so far.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, like as far as like
this
children movies
style,
go, though, yeah.
Because I didn't get a chance to watch Encanto, which I know everyone's raving about right now.
You haven't seen Encanto?
I know.
That movie is great. That's a great movie.
That's a Disney one, though, right? For some reason, I was thinking.
I don't think it's Pixar.
I think it was. I thought it was Netflix for a while.
No. It's Disney. Yeah, it's Disney, and it is great. I don't know if it's Pixar. I think it is, but I'm not sure. I could see if it was Pixar. Like, I would not be surprised by any means. Great movie, bro. Like, I definitely recommend it. My wife loves it. My children watch it all the time. I hear the music from that all the time. And that literally took over the world. Don't you talk about Bruno, baby. But yeah, this movie, amazing. Chris Evans is no doubt going to be solid as Buzz. I'm really interested to see, like, I don't think we've seen enough of it yet to like get the feel of Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm pumped for this. I cannot wait.
Yeah, I think this one's going to be one of the best animated movies all year. But I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it. I think this is definitely going to beat out a lot of the good stuff that we've seen this year.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But
I agree. But what is up next, my brother?
Well, we got a new poster for Thor: Love and Thunder. All right, and this one features Natalie Portman's Mighty Thor. Is this official, or is this the one that was taken from the trailer?
No, this is official. This is an official poster, yo. This is fire, and it is very similar to the poster that we got for Thor, if you remember the one that we got for him, when he's standing up and he has Stormbreaker and he's dressed in it's the same thing, baby, but it's Jane Foster and it looks incredible.
You know what?
One is not the only. I didn't even see that. That looks fire. Oh,
my brain wants to explode again.
Yeah, you look like you're about to melt.
I saw this. I thought it was Thor, bro.
Oh,
I didn't even know it was her.
He's in his car. He's in the Guardians, like the star. Oh my God!
Oh God!
Oh Jesus!
Oh gosh!
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh Jesus! Oh. That was fighting all stream, bro. Oh. I'm out of breath. Jesus Christ.
Of course you're out of breath.
Almost passed out.
God. You almost took yourself.
Yo, almost died.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Oh Lord. Well.
Oh my God.
Everyone knows I've been exposed. Now we all know why I fear my sneezes. You know. Yeah.
Woo, oh shit, that was. Oh man, that was too much for me right now. I almost passed out from laughing. That was. Whoa.
My brain.
Comic Society says Lightyear is one of my most anticipated films. Oh yeah, Lightyear is gonna be the one.
It's gonna be it, man. And I just can't wait. I think the music and the sound design is going to be even better. With that said, it's going to be hard to beat the Northman.
Oh yeah, Northman,
because that, and it might be that Lightyear is going to be because so far we talked about this. I think we talked about the Northman, the Batman, and
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes, those were the top movies of the year for us so far.
For sure.
Lightyear seems like it could be in there. Like, it definitely be a contender.
I think it's going to be Lightyear and then Multiverse of Madness. I think those are going to be like the top 5 for us this year, like no cap, because I just don't see anything. I don't know about anything like right off the back of my head that's coming out this year that could be better than those. Like Thor Love and Thunder, I know is going to be good, but I don't know if it's going to be on those
like
levels.
The best movie of the year. I don't know if it'll give us that. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It'll give us a good time.
Yeah,
it'll probably give us like
some great things that we've never seen before for sure. But other than that, I don't know.
And I think we'll have to look at, because it might, maybe if the seriousness of this movie, and like it really kind of takes advantage of plot and story rather than like hinge itself on like the comedy that we saw in Ragnarok or in Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously, I don't want it to change its entire vibe because we saw what Ragnarok was, and I don't want to get a completely different vibe. I really don't want that, but like I don't know.
Ragnarok was amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
I did not expect for his whole little posse to just get murdered by Hela. That was just wild. I will never forget, like everyone just one by one just dead. I was
watching that in theater, bro. That was intense, man. Did we see that one together?
No, I think that was before Marvel broke. You know what? I truly don't
think
know.
we reacted to the trailer. I think it was one of the first ones we watched.
Very possible.
I don't know. We'll have to look back at our very first 4 videos.
Yo, my man Comic Society said, I'm more hyped for Thor Love and Thunder than Multiverse of Madness.
There's some hardcore Thor fans out there, man.
Hey, I'm flabbergasted by that statement, but I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Thor Love and Thunder.
I think I'm equally looking forward to it.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Gore the God Butcher, that entire run is my favorite comic book run that there is. And then a lot of things come after that. But oh my God, because that's the first time my guy wields both hammers, my boy, that we see from Endgame when he's wielding them both and using them to fight and stuff. Like the first time we saw that, Gore the God Butcher, baby. And my man was fighting him and his 2 granddaughters.
Yeah.
Freaking best thing ever. No one can tell me anything. Like, and then my man fought freaking Galactus after that. Like, bro, it was wild. It was a wild turn of events. It was going down. So if they don't that's why I'm not looking forward to this movie as much, is because I low-key think they're gonna do us wrong with Gore the God Butcher. I don't know why, but that's just how I feel. I'm really nervous. Like, ever since we saw that the toy box, and it had him on the side looking like a human being, I was like, oh no. Like, my man has long tentacles that go down. Like, nervous. Nervous. But like Comic Society says, Christian Bale as Gore is perfect villain casting.
I think he'll kill it. I just think the version they're going to give us isn't what's going to, meet our expectations.
I think we're going to get Ultron, basically. That's how I feel. And I am, man, I still haven't got over Ultron. Like, I'm still weak about it right now. Like,
I mean, it might come back, bro. It might come back.
What if did him mad justice, though?
Might come back. But
yep.
Moving right along, though. What do we got next, man?
Yep, this is the last thing on the docket today, and it is another still or a poster or a picture, whatever, if you will. And these are a couple stills from the Lord of the Rings Ring of Power, baby, that have been released.
I'm so excited for this show, man.
Oh, yeah. And these stills are pretty... The first one, I was like, damn, what does this even mean? I don't even know. Let's see. I think we might have to do it like this, because I'm pretty sure these pictures are a little bit bigger. You know what? Let's just go full screen so you can get the... Oh, let's just do it like this. Let's do it like that.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah. I was like, whoa, what is happening? What does this even mean?
Is that the sword from The Hobbit? No.
I have no idea. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the movies. You can't ask me. But that looks beautiful, though.
That looks... I'm intrigued. I wonder what this even means.
That's exactly what I'm telling you, bro. I was flabbergasted. I was like, double rainbow. Like, well, what's happening right now? This looks beautiful. I have no idea what this could mean. Maybe it's his dad's sword that he found or something, and then his dad is going to end up being someone or something like that.
It might be. I don't know. Maybe. And again, we've talked about this a lot too throughout this whole past couple months. We just don't know this. I don't know the source material for this. I know we talked about a little bit where it comes from, but like, again, I don't really know what to even... I have no remote idea as to what to expect for this at all.
Yeah. Especially because this has nothing to do with anything that we've seen before, and they have no rights to talk about anything that we've seen before either. Yeah. And this is like 10,000 years before Lord of the Rings, I think, or something along the lines of that.
Yeah, something like that.
It's some crazy number like that. So it really has nothing to do with what we know of, basically. It's just adjacent. It's like Lord of the Rings adjacent. This isn't Lord of the Rings. This is the Rings of Power. It's one of those type of things, Yeah. And I'm down for it. I'm here for it. This looks awesome. This sword looks really dope. It kind of looks like
I wonder why it shattered.
The Green Knight had it or something.
Yeah.
I wonder why it shattered too. That's a good point.
Maybe if there's multiple pieces and like throughout the show you find the rest of it, then they try to put it together, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe it's like the one weapon that Sauron, is that his name, actually made or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
Because I know because he has the Ring of Power, but I don't know.
Didn't he make all the rings or no?
I think a number of kings came together to make rings, and like he just so happens that he got the Ring of Power.
But the show's called The Rings of Power, right? I thought there's multiple.
There's multiples. There's like 12 or 13 of them or more. And then we might see all of them be made by the time the show is over. But I'm not too sure though.
That's true.
So we have a lot to look forward to.
Yep. Comic Society says, I'm really looking forward to the show. Yeah, this one's gonna be solid. People in the comments on Twitter was talking mess. They was like, this show looks ass. All these stills
Really?
ass. Oh, yeah. Immediately. They were like, these stills look terrible. The show's gonna be terrible. Like right off the back, that's what they were saying. And then we have this one.
Ooh.
Right?
Okay.
I think it looks good, but people are really bagging on it.
It looks pretty good.
No.
I think Amazon just has to figure out how to distinguish itself from Wheel of Time and Lord of the Rings. You know, I think that might be an issue. But I'm excited. Both shows are doing really well. Wheel of Time was easily one of the best shows of 2021. So, you know, I'm sure they were going to kill it with this show as well.
I agree. It looks good, yo. Everything looks good here. I mean, people have just been tripping about this show for every reason possible.
Yeah.
Like they were tripping that there was like black elves and like just everything. Like so, everyone has found an issue about this show somehow, some way. But I mean, when the last thing that you got from this, I mean, when stuff is so old, though, it's really hard to stay true to source material, I guess is the best thing to say. Because it's like, yo, the original books of these are older than us, my guy. So it's like, you know, like you can't just expect to please everyone from the age of 50 down to the age of like 15. Like when that's the demographic that you're going for is 15 to 50, it's going to be hard for you to really try to please everyone. So it's, do I please the original fans or do I please the new fans that we're trying to get? And you know, like this has actually been a theme so far tonight, is how are they going to handle that? You know, we've kind of talked about that, whether it's Marvel, whether it's DC, whether it's Halo, whether it's The Last of Us, God of War, or this. It's, are they going to do what's it called? Get that trailer moment. Is that all they're going for? You know, are they only going for the trailer moment and to pull in the audiences? Is it going to get Hollywoodified?
Yeah.
Like, and only time will tell.
Yeah. Time will tell. And yeah, I mean, wow. But with that being said, you know, before we head out, just want to let you guys know, you guys can now purchase Marvel Bros merch by visiting our website at www.marvelbros.com. That's MRVLbros.com. And also, if you go on there, don't forget to tag us on your social media and show off your merch and, you know, represent the super fan. You know, we appreciate it. Everything that you guys do on there when it comes to merch goes back to us and helps us out, run the channel. We appreciate it.
Oh yeah. It is much love, and we appreciate everyone that has got merchandise and everyone that supports us here. And like I said earlier, if you want to become a channel member, you can do that. It is now active. So yeah, support the bros any way that you can.
Oh yes, I'm excited. I really am. Do you want to go over the movies of the week?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. So nationwide, we have Memory. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what Memory is.
We actually might have our trailer reaction.
Shut up. No way. That would be crazy.
I don't know why I have a vague
memory. Oh, no, you're right.
Okay.
This is the Liam Neeson movie.
Okay, yes. I was like,
we're gonna have to see this because I think this is the one that looked good.
This is like Taken if he had Alzheimer's, I think.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Because I know there's another one with.
I hope that was not insensitive that way, but that was the best way I could.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's a good point.
Just to make that clear, I apologize in advance for saying that.
Yeah, that was definitely not. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, not talking no type of mess to anyone or any shape or form. Nothing along the lines of that. But yeah, that is what it is. And I remember we were actually happy about that one. It was the other one that we were like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, it basically was like
two movies. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then on Netflix, we have 365 Days This Day, Silverton Siege, The Mystery of Marilyn Monroe, The Unheard Tapes, Samurai Rabbit, The Usagi Chronicles, and Rumspringa.
Wow.
I really cannot wait to see what that Samurai Rabbit is about.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. And then on Hulu, Under the Banner of Heaven. Why does that sound familiar?
That's the one with they look at the Catholic Church and like
yes, I remember.
we watched the trailer.
We
watched the first teaser trailer for it.
Okay. And then Crush.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. And then Prime Video, I Love America. And then for limited releases and what is it? Limited releases and video on demand, we have Alive, Who Is There, Hatching, Green Ghost and the Masters of the Stone, Fortress, Sniper's Eye, Anais in Love, Firebird, Hero Panty 2, the Aviary, Pompo, the Cinephile, Jesus, The Sound of Violet, Hello Bookstore, Peace by Chocolate, Fiddler's Journey to the Big Screen, The Tale of King Crab, and Unplugging.
Wow, a lot of strange names for this week, man.
Man, these are the strangest names we've ever had. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, that was like a story in itself. But man, what a stream! Thank you guys. Again, make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Marvel Bros on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and our YouTube channel where we post all of our content and much more.
That is right. And you can also check out our website, www.marvelbros.com. That's MRVLbros.com, where you can purchase our merchandise and stay up to date with all of the latest news, as well as join our Discord. We are always having banging conversations about all of the pop culture news that we cover here on the show and much more. You can also check us out wherever you listen to your podcasts at, Google, Spotify, all of the things. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can listen to us as well. We appreciate you guys for tuning in with us on another amazing episode of Marvel Bros. Mike Davis says the Samurai Rabbits is like a OG Ninja Turtles show. Oh wow.
Okay, I know what this is. That rabbit is in Ninja Turtles. Yeah,
there was a Samurai Rabbit.
Yeah, he's in the OG Ninja Turtle show.
So he's saying I wonder it's the same.
I think it's the same thing.
His name was Osagio. Something. Ooh. I wonder if that is the same thing. That would be dope to have some TMNT cool spinoff stuff cracking off. I would love that. But thank you guys for tuning in with us on another amazing episode, and we will catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
Peace. Like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan.
Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties.
We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one.
Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.